Hello everyone, today I am going to start the embryonic development of class 12th NCRT, the unit reproduction. Let's start it. हम जब भी एम्ब्रियोनिक डेवलपमेंट की बात करते हैं सबसे पहले एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस वर्ड आता है. एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस. अब इस एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस वर्ड का मीनिंग देखते हैं. व्हाट इज़ एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस? एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस होता है कि मतलब एम्ब्रियो का पूरा डेवलपमेंट, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ एम्ब्रियो from fertilization to फीटस. उसके फीटस बनने तक का पूरा डेवलपमेंट को एम्ब्रियोजेनेसिस कहते हैं. ठीक है. सबसे पहले हम जानते हैं कि मेल एंड फीमेल गेमीट्स जब मिक्स होते हैं तो एक जाइगोट स्ट्रक्चर बनता है. जाइगोट होता है 2n. ठीक है. जाइगोट में रैपिड माइटोटिक डिवीजन होता है, उसको हम क्लीवेज कहते हैं. जो फर्स्ट माइटोटिक डिवीजन होता है उसको कहते हैं क्लीवेज. दिस इज कॉल्ड क्लीवेज. क्लीवेज के बाद एक स्टेज आती है, उसको हम कहते हैं मोरुला. वो 8 to 16 सेल स्टेज होती है. देन आफ्टर द मोरुला द न्यू स्टेजेस blastula. Blastula is 16 to 32 cell stage. 16 to 32 cell stage is blastula. Then after the blastula the new stage is gastrula. Then after gastrula the organ formation occur in the embryo, and this process is known as the organogenesis. After the organogenesis, the full complete embryo is developed. Okay, let's move further. First of all, we are going to talk about the cleavage. What is the cleavage? What is cleavage? Is the rapid mitotic division in the embryo not the embryo, it is the zygote. To transform it in multicellular embryo. Okay, and the rate of cleavage depends on the amount of yolk. As we know that the rate of cleavage is inversely proportional to amount of yolk. Rate of cleavage is inversely proportional to amount of yolk. If the yolk is less, then the cleavage is more. In the humans, as yolk is absent, so the fastest cleavage is present in the humans. And in the cleavage, there are several characteristics of the cleavage, that all the in this cleavage all the divisions are mitotic divisions. Due to the cleavage, cells are blastomers are produced. Blastomers are the cells which are produced during the cleavage. Blastomers. Blastomers are the cells which are produced during the cleavage. Cells produced during the cleavage. Cells produced during the cleavage are known as the blastomers. In the cleavage, interphase is of short duration. Interphase is of short duration. In the cleavage, interphase is of short duration and S phase is present. S phase present होती है और G1 एंड G2 फेज एब्सेंट होती है. G2 फेज एब्सेंट होती है. क्लीवेज में एस फेज प्रेजेंट होती है, G1 G2 फेज एब्सेंट होती है. और अमाउंट ऑफ साइटोप्लाज्म में कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता क्लीवेज के टाइम. नो चेंज इन अमाउंट ऑफ साइटोप्लाज्म. There is no change in the amount of cytoplasm. In the cleavage, it's a very important point for NEET and the board exams, that zona pellucida remains intact during the cleavage. Zona pellucida remains intact during cleavage. Now the question arises, how zona pellucida remains intact during the cleavage. As all of us know that after the entry of the sperm, zona pellucida dissolved by the zonal lysine enzyme which was secreted by the acrosome of the sperms, which come in the category of the sperm lysine enzymes. Now we further talk about the how zona pellucida remains intact at that time. Let's move further. Suppose this is a egg or ova that should be fertilized. Okay, and suppose this is the zona pellucida. This is zona pellucida. ठीक है. अब मानते हैं कि ये स्पर्म है, ये इधर की तरफ मूवमेंट कर रहा है. अब अगर ये स्पर्म इस तरफ से एंट्री लेगा तो ये वाली जोना पेलुसिडा की लेयर हटाएगा, तो इसमें बाकी की इतनी लेयर तो सेफ है ना, तो इसलिए ये वाली जोना पेलुसिडा इंटैक्ट रहती है ड्यूरिंग द क्लीवेज. ओके. Now the next stage of the embryonic development is the morula. What is morula? Compact arrangement of the cells in a solid ball-like structure, where word comes from Mulberry. Means compact arrangement of the cells. Compact arrangement of cells is called as a morula. This structure is called as a morula, that is 8 to 16 cell stage. Solid ball-like structure. After successive cleavage on the third day of the fertilization, morula structure is formed. मतलब कि जैसे कि फर्टिलाइजेशन हुआ उसके थर्ड डे पे मोरुला स्ट्रक्चर बनेगी. थर्ड डे ऑफ फर्टिलाइजेशन पे मोरुला स्ट्रक्चर बनेगी. ओके. और मोरुला स्ट्रक्चर में कोरोना रेडिएटर डिजॉल्व हो जाती है एट द लेट मोरुला, लेट मोरुला, कोरोना रेडिएटा dissolves. Well, that was the information about morula. Morula is not much important for the exams, but the slight information of this topic is necessary, so I gave this. Now further move towards the blastula stage. Now blastula. In the blastula, the structure of the ova will become like this. This is zona pellucida, and here inner differentiated cells are present, and this is the bundle of cells at the upper end, and this is called as the inner cell mass. Inner cell mass, this structure called as the inner cell mass. Okay, and these cells are called as the tropoblast cells. Tropoblast cells. Here the blastula of stage in the human beings is called as a blastocyst, because there is a cyst like formation at the upper end of the blastula, that is inner cell mass. So blastula stage in the human beings is called as the blastocyst. In human, inner cell mass is present in a small cyst like form, so blastula structure is called as a blastocyst. In the human blastocyst, trophoblast cells secrete enzymes which remove zona pellucida, which it's called as a hatching of the blastocyst. This question arises, which removes the layer zona pellucida. Now zona pellucida is removed. Zona pellucida is removed by ट्रोपोब्लास्ट सेल्स. मतलब जो ट्रोपोब्लास्ट सेल्स हैं, ये वाली सेल्स, ये वाली, ये जोना पेलुसिडा को रिमूव करती है. ट्रोपोब्लास्ट cells. Zona pellucida is removed by trophoblast cells. Okay, after that, zona pellucida removed, a new structure is formed, that is differentiation of the blastula. Now this is the egg, zona pellucida is removed. Now the further differentiation in the blastula occurs, new cells are formed. At this stage, implantation occurs in the uterine fundus. Means this is the uterus, and this is the fundus region. At this stage, this attached to this fundus region. Fundus. At this stage, blastula get attached to the fundus region. Okay. Cavity of blastula formed during the rearrangement of the blastomeres. Cavity of the blastula formed during the rearrangement of the blastomeres. Suppose these are the blastomere cells. Blastomere cell. These cells differentiate or regenerate to form blastocele cavity like this. This hollow cavity is called as a blastocele. That's about blastula stage, and the notes of this lecture is available in the description below. You can check out and download from there, and please do like, share and subscribe my channel. to get regularly notified. And this is the part 1 of the embryonic development, and the another part is coming soon, after 1 or 2 days. Just wait, and till then revise these to get better information about the further contradiction of the blastula stage. Okay, thank you.